think I forgot to play that. Hello. Oh, God. It's pretty hard. I like it. Hello! Welcome back to Elden Ring. So today, playing with the Flame Knight Greatsword. Yes, the weapon that was bugged. It has since been patched. Actually, it was the patch that inspired me to use it. I know what was broken about it, so I didn't sort of stayed away from it. And now that it's fixed, I kind of wanted to play with it and see what I could do. I really enjoy this weapon. It is very strong, even post-fix, quote unquote. Because the only thing they really fixed was the fact that it true comboed R1 into R1. I believe that's all they altered on it. So with that gone, it still operates amazingly. It is a Colossal, which normally I'm not a fan of. However, this does have the Godslayer Greatsword moveset. So with that comes your ability to, of course, it has a crouching R1 into R1 true combo. That hits amazingly hard. One thing I like to do is I'll go crouching R1 into running R1. It hits panic rollers a lot, and also it helps keep off people as far as when you're crouching R1, if you have people rushing in on you, yeah, this may kill whoever your target is, but let's say it's this, you have 3 people rushing in, boom, hit them all at once. I love it. The real strength of this weapon comes from the fact that its damage goes through the roof and then through the next roof. Like, it is ridiculous. So at a base of 1670, but of course we're in the Shadowlands, so everything's enhanced, but like use 1670 as a base. So 1670, and we're gonna go Golden Vow, because of course. Flame Grant Me Strength, because of course. The real star of the show, however, is this weapon art here, Flame Spear. Flame Spear is a semi-buff style weapon art, so we're gonna Flame Spear. And you see, now we're up to 2564. So we gained almost 1,000 AR. We gained almost a whole weapon in just buffs. And this thing is insane with how hard it can hit, like with all these buffs stacked together. It is one of those builds where you're kind of buffing and then running in and getting done what you can do. And then once your buffs wear off, you're sort of back to neutral. But for the most part, it works incredibly well. The other cool thing about Flame Spear is that it operates similarly to Piercing Fang. So with Piercing Fang, where the weapon would move you sort of to the target, this has a projectile that shoots even further. Like that shit, it goes crazy far. It is great for pressuring mages that are kind of staying too far back, that are refusing to engage with you. And it's also amazing for the fact that it hits, if you're fighting a melee person or a person that is close range, that beam and the sword hit independently. So let's say like you manage to get it off, the beam will hit and then the sword will hit. I've done upwards of 1,100 damage when I hit with a fully, oh, by the way, it is chargeable. When I hit with it fully charged. So because it's chargeable though, you can kind of play with it. So let's say you go running attack, they panic roll, bam. You know, it makes me wish Piercing Fang was chargeable. That would be fantastic. But besides that, man, this thing is incredible. The Physic Flask just convert damage and poise. I'm sure you could put on the fire tier. I just love this combination. This works for me, and I kind of can't not use it. I've tried other combinations that work well, but for me, this is my ideal physic flask. Talismans, great jar. This thing is heavy. 16 Miyazaki. This thing is ridiculously heavy. You're gonna want great jar because without it, you're looking at the fact that like it's taken up. I have 25 endurance, and just this thing with some armor and basically no helm, I'm at heavy load. So you're gonna want great jar talisman. I would say that bull goats isn't necessarily like what you want. I use it. I love to kind of use it as a trade weapon because it's a colossal. I love to be able to just kind of swing through stuff, and I do it way too much. It actually gets me killed more than it does anything. But I like to be able to trade with weapons. I like extra poise. You can probably swap it out with a two-headed turtle and get way more like use out of your stamina, way more swings. Or you could just go, Erdtreed Saver, get more carry weight, more health, and more stamina. I would say either of those two are a great alternate or a great swap as far as getting more out of this weapon. Shard of Alexander, because of course, no build is complete without Shard of Alexander. This last talisman you can kind of play with. So I like two-handed sword talisman. The way I play this build is I play it. I don't really rely on the weapon art. I use the weapon art as a buff primarily, and then I just sort of use the weapon as it plays. I will use the weapon art in combat if I have to, but for the most part, this is the way I like to play it. It works for me. It's really fun. But if you don't prefer that play style, if you prefer to kind of bait and use the weapon art as the kill, similarly to how the way I play Piercing Fang, you can always swap out to Godfrey's Icon. Now, because it is a charged move, it does get boosted from Godfrey's Icon, but like everything else, only if you fully charge it. So you kind of got to get that full thing off. Now, if you fully charge it with Godfrey's Icon, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure that damage is probably insane. But for the most part, man, like I truly do like this weapon. I think this is probably one of the better weapons in the DLC. One of the better non-broken weapons. Let me correct myself. One of the better non-broken weapons. This is up there with Milady as far as like my favorite ways to play the DLC. My next character is I'm going to go through my pure faith build, and that I am probably going to speed rush to get this because I love it. That's all I got this time. Enjoy the murder, and I will see you in the next. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Backstab. Yeah, sure. Oh, come on, man. What? That was so random. I think my controller's dying. My inputs were not coming out. Getting kind of dumb. I mean, I have one still. I want a buff. I want my build to do the damage it's meant to do. Here we go. That was kind of dumb. Okay. I didn't realize I was right in their path and they were right there. Goodbye. Oh, ho, ho, ho. 2v2 is fair. Right? I think it is. Here we go. Oh my god, the explosions. Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for the backup, big homie. Uh-oh. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was rough, dude. I'm sorry. Can I fight Melania? I want to fight Melania. I'm coming. I want to fight Melania too. No! I kind of love it. God. Why did I use that? That was dumb. Oh, Jesus. Go ahead. Thanks, man. Bye. I didn't mean to. It's kind of happening to work out now. Oh, shit. Here it comes. At least 3 of you, and you're afraid to engage. Come on. This is very sad. Come on. Uh-oh. Let's see here. I'll fight you. Ooh, that's awesome. Arthur, watch out! Goodbye. Oh boy. Mr. Host. Yep. Oh, good lord, dude. Come on. Yep. Ay, ay, ay. Look at him go. Oh. Bye-bye. Nobody makes me run. Hello. Whoa! What in the fuck was that? Holy shit, he does a lot of damage. Oh, and he's laggy as all get out. Let's go this way. Dude, holy shit, he does so much damage. This is just like a pure rage, dude. What the fuck? Oh, that's the claws. They do that much goddamn damage? One. Thank you. Good God. Jump. Oh, oh, good. About to say, I thought you quit. Oh my god, that guy was laggy. Those claws do so much damage. Good lord.